Hello, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. This will be a super quick update for my perfume sample project pan. I have to film this before work, like I don't like doing, but I just got extremely busy yesterday, got home super late, could not be bothered to film this, and I need to get it up as soon as possible. Also, this is the first time I'm talking today, and I'm out of breath, clearly. I've been running up and down the stairs doing laundry all morning. Off kilter today, but I am excited to update this. This is like my favorite project to update because it's so fun, and fragrance is like my favorite part of beauty. As the YouTubers say, let's jump into the video. So first I will talk, also I'll leave the series playlist linked in the description box and at the end of the video. I'm looking for one of the perfumes. If you haven't seen this before, please watch because I explain everything, how I do stuff, why I'm doing this project. Had to adjust the camera a tiny bit, but the first one that I'll start talking about is the one that I'm decluttering, and actually this time it's not the Chris Collins perfume sample. It is the Commodity Moss Bold. Now if you watched my last video, you would have heard me talk about how I think I had like the Moss Personal, and I was like, it smells like Petco. Even though I like the scent, it just makes me think of Petco, so I was like, not my favorite. This is the bold version, and I swear, like, I guess for some reason, because this is the second time this has happened, where the bold version of something just smells like a super masculine cologne-y version of the like original perfume. I don't know why that is, but yeah, this basically smells like a super masculine cologne version of the Petco scent. So after one spray of this, I was like, nope, I can't do it. I'm getting rid of it. This is being decluttered. Now I'll talk about the Chris Collins perfume. I actually do like this. It's not my favorite. This is Lost in Paradise, but yeah, I do like it enough to keep using it. I'm technically not 100% done with this. There's like maybe one more use, like if even a full use left in here. But I just needed to get this filmed. This will be done by the end of the day, I promise you. But I did like this. This kind of leaned a little bit more like honey oud-ish, which again is not my favorite, but I like it just fine enough to use it, and I know I'll go through the second one that I have. So yeah, I enjoyed this, and I'm really glad I didn't have to declutter a third Chris Collins perfume sample because it really wasn't looking good there. Then I have Vanilla Woods from the Seven Virtues. I'm not really going to talk about this because I already talked about it last time, because this is one of the perfumes that I drew for like the February bunch of perfume samples. So yeah, again, I just liked this perfectly fine, and I used it to mix once again. I don't really use this as like its own standalone perfume, but I really like this as a mixer. Then finally I have the Boy Smells Lay or Less. I'm gonna say Lay. Yeah, this one was not perfectly fine, but it was just all right. Like, I liked it enough to get through it, and I did mix this. I mixed the Chris Collins and the Boy Smells with the Vanilla Woods. This is actually the first one that I got through. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have another one of these because it definitely wasn't a favorite of mine, but yeah, it was fine to get through as long as I mixed it with something. I can't remember the exact scent notes. I should have had the scent notes for all of these on the screen, hopefully. I can't remember if it was like rose or there was something about it that just like threw it off for me, which I said is like how most Boy Smells perfumes are for me. That it's just something doesn't align correctly. But this is done, so we're moving on to my not my roll-ins, my randomized picks from my little perfume sample trough. Oh, also I wanted to mention really quickly the net perfume that I had last time that I put back, because I was like, this is huge. It was like 3 mils of perfume in there, and I put it in my deluxe perfume sample section of my organizer, which is crazy that I have like different sections. But I ended up giving it to a friend who really liked it, so that is no longer in my collection, and I don't feel bad about giving it or like putting it back. And I decided, because last time I kept putting back all of the Jo Malone English Pear and Freesia perfume samples, because I was like, I'm already panning the deluxe version in a different project. I realized I can just spray the deluxe one on in the morning and put the perfume sample in my work bag to like top up my perfume throughout the day, which is what I do anyway with other perfumes. I don't know why I was being silly and didn't even realize that. So if I get English Parent Frisia, I will take it. But yeah, I'm gonna start again. If you are sensitive to noise, I will lower the volume, but please lower yours as well, or like take out your earbuds. Sorry for the glare, because this does get a tiny bit loud. Okay, another Armani My Way. I got this the first month, but I think I had like 5 or 6 of these to start with, so I'm perfectly fine with this. I feel like this one might have leaked a little bit because it's like not even halfway full, so this should be pretty easy to get through. Another commodity, this is Milk Bold. I don't think I've ever tried the Milk Bold, but I do like the regular Milk Expressive, and I actually have like a trial. I didn't buy like a travel size, but I got a like deluxe sample as like, you know, a free gift with purchase that you can get as part of those Sephora codes. So all that to say, I do like this one, so I'm happy, or like I like the original one, so I'm happy I got this, and I hope I like this one just as much. We'll see. Maybe it's gonna smell like a man. This is, okay, the Billie Eilish #2 perfume. I don't know if I've tried one of these Eilish samples before, but I can't remember if it was like 1 or 2. I didn't even know there were 2, so we'll see what I think of this one. I remember the first one being kind of like too woodsy and dry for me, but I don't know. I'm gonna use it anyway regardless. And okay, well, now that I was kind of wanting an English Parent Frisia, I didn't get one, but this is Paper Bold. I honestly cannot remember what paper smells like, but I think I remember liking it like when I first got the pack of like, because all of these commodity ones, here's a long tangent when I don't have time. All of these commodity samples are from this like giant sampler pack that I got maybe like 2 years ago or so, that had at the time every single scent from commodity. And when I initially got it, I like sprayed all of them just to see what I thought of them. I can't believe I didn't remember disliking Moss Bold so much, but anyway, I feel like I did like the paper scents, so I'm excited for this. A tiny bit bummed that I didn't get the Jo Malone English Parent Frisia, but that's just what happens when you're silly. So yeah, I'm really happy with this roundup, and I will just see you in my next update coming in. I'm filming this a tad bit earlier than I usually do, so sometime in April you will see my update. Yeah, I'll see you then, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video as well, but until then, I hope you have a great day. Bye.